Hi there everyone, welcome to Tackle Saturday. I'm Sharon Sims, your host of Tackle Experts Casual Chats, weekly casual conversations showcasing life in Australia. I'm coming from Scarborough Beach. I'm joined by the very cheeky Melbourne Fernandez today. As I said, we are in iconic Scarborough Beach, which is a popular tourist destination. It's also a favourite among locals. I was reading the other day, Melbourne, that recently, over the last 3 years, we've had about a $100 million upgrade
by the Prime Minister. Yes, the Western Australian government is trying very hard to make all the tourist destinations a popular one, so that you guys can come all the way to Western Australia, Perth, and enjoy its life and beauty. Yes.
It certainly is beautiful, and as I said, it's one of Perth's most popular beaches. So behind us here we do have the Indian Ocean, which is a surfer's dream essentially, and a little bit further out we've got the famous Rottnest Island. In front of us, you would have seen as we were spinning around, we've got the very famous Rendezvous Hotel. I'm sure you've spent many an evening or a weekend at the Rendezvous.
Absolutely. I've spent a few evenings in the bars out there catching up with friends. When I was working in hospitality, that's one of the things we used to do. All hospitality professionals, they catch up once in a while in different hotels to check the level of service that the particular hospitality provider is providing. That way we come to know whether we are lacking behind or we are in the game or whatnot.
So I think that's just your excuse to enjoy the nightlife.
Well, that's a good excuse though.
Definitely a good excuse.
Saying that you're working while you're enjoying.
So as I said, in front of us we do have Rendezvous Hotel. Over to the right we've got the amazing Scarborough Amphitheatre and the Surf Lifesaving Club. We've also got the Scarborough Pools. Over to our left over here we've got lots of residential going up. So it really is a beautiful place to be. It's been one of the most popular destinations in Perth since the 1950s. So families would come and enjoy the beach, have picnics. We've recently upgraded the playground area here, which is awesome for families. So it's not just a restaurant strip or nightlife, it's very family friendly as well.
Family oriented, yes. So the restaurant strip is done in such a way that you don't need to just be in the restaurant. You can be on the beach side, and a lot of sorry about that. A lot of provisions are made for kids to play. There are playgrounds that have been made, there are restrooms that have been made, there are a lot of parking space available now so that it can accommodate maximum people, as many as possible at this stage. Yes, and you will see the crowd has already started coming up. If you go on the extreme left or the extreme right, we have actually chosen a spot where it's not that crowded so that we are clear. But if you go either on the extreme right or the extreme left, you will see the surfers already come out. People are surfing. Plenty of people on the beach behind us as well when we were scrolling around. So yes, life in Australia is
pretty cruisy actually.
Becoming normal, I would say. And
normal,
I would say
definitely.
Yeah, and also I would want to quickly brief about what information that we get the entire week. We do Tackle Tuesdays.
Tackle Tuesdays, yes.
Yeah, we do Tackle Tuesdays, and Tackle Tuesdays is more about mindfulness, more about self-help, more about a space where you can easily freely converse, and there are great people like Sharon, who's a counselor herself. She's just not a student counselor, she's a life coach as well. So guys, if you want to have a chat, probably a question or so, you can drop in a question. She probably will be able to help. But apart from Sharon, there is another guy called Samuel. Another guy called Samuel Teja. He is a royal expert, I would say. He's an expert in his field. He has done 5,000 counseling for people who are probably stressed, who want to talk about life, want to talk about challenges in the life. 100 training programs across. He's a founder of a group called Abundant Life Group, and yeah, he's doing pretty well. So you know what we should do is, why don't we put up out there a 15-minute session 3 times a week, guys. 15-minute session.
I told you were cheeky.
3 times a week for you guys for the next 7 weeks until the end of July. And Samuel will be able to help you with your challenges in your life. We will put up a post to book online if you are interested and want to speak about your stress areas, your challenging areas. He does counseling in the career as well. So if you want to change your career, why not? Give it a shot. The guy is great. He's a psychologist.
So he's lead psychologist here at TACLE.
Yes, he does talk on behavioral issues. He can help you with that as well. So yes, the guy is great. You need to talk to him as well. Again, on Thursdays, what we do, Sharon?
Thursday, we have TACLE Thursday, which is TACLE experts. So we bring experts, friends and associates of TACLE to bring you knowledge and clarity, essentially. So giving you a little bit more professional advice.
Yeah, so Thursdays is a place where we get people from different professions to talk about their professions, including students. May not be just students, but from different fields as well. And Saturday, like today, we do casual chats.
Saturday.
TACLE Saturdays, guys. TACLE Saturdays where Sharon comes up with the location that she wants to be in. She picks up the spot and we just follow her. That's what we do.
That's what I like.
So she decided it was a sunny day today. Let's come on the Scarborough beach and have a look at the place. Let's give people a live view of this beach, an iconic beach, and let's talk about the life getting normal in this place, isn't it, Sharon?
Yeah, definitely. And that brings us some good news. We had an announcement from the PM during the week saying that he's opening the borders to international students as soon as he possibly can. Fingers crossed. Yeah, so easing the travel restrictions and the border closure for international students. So that's great news for you guys out there who perhaps have your letters of offer for your universities. So stay tuned. As soon as we get some more solid advice on that, we'll definitely let you know. But as I said, the PM has announced that he is opening borders to international students. So that's absolutely amazing news.
Absolutely, guys. Congratulations on that deal. I would say our PM Scott Morrison is trying very hard to make sure that people do not lose on their semester. He wants people to come back. He wants students to come back, and he's trying his best in order to make sure that he gets the students back in a safe environment, and that he has made a 3-step plan in order for Australia to come out of this COVID-19 situation, and he has not left any international students behind. He has kept you guys in mind. So please, I would say, do not lose hopes. Australia is getting better and better day by day.
We certainly are. So just recapping on what you mentioned, Tuesdays we will bring you TACLE Talks, focusing predominantly on mental and emotional health. Thursdays is TACLE Experts, so we're bringing you a bit more professional advice and guidance there. And Saturdays is a bit more casual. It's about a casual, happy, fun vibe. As I said, showcasing life in Australia, and it is pretty amazing here. Speaking of Australia, I believe that you have a favourite Australian term that you like to use, Melbourne?
Yes, so every day I'm learning something new about Australia. So I would like to introduce you a word Australians use in a daily life. Even a father calls his son mate. So they call mate to each and every person.
Mate.
G'day mate. Yeah, g'day mate. They call people around mate whom they not know. They don't call bro or something like that. They call it a mate. A mate is a good gesture when it's saying that, yeah, you are a mate. We want to welcome you. So yes, mate, come on to Australia. You are welcome.
Definitely. Mate can be used in a couple of different ways as well. If you're in trouble, it'd be mate, come on. It's a term of endearment. Mate, how are you? So there's lots of different ways that you can use mate, but essentially it's non-gender specific, it's a form of greeting here in Australia. Speaking of things in Australia, it's Mother's Day tomorrow. So to all you mums out there, happy Mother's Day. To all you kids out there, treat your mum well, give her breakfast in bed or whatever it is you do to celebrate the hard work she does for you every single day.
Absolutely.
Speaking of celebrating, one of our close friends and a colleague here at TACLE, it's her birthday today, and I know that she'll be watching. So I'm going to be cheeky now and say happy birthday, Bhavna. So all of you guys out there, if you'd like to wish Bhavna a happy birthday, I'm sure she'd be really appreciative of
Happy
that.
birthday, Bhavna. We want gifts as well, and a party when we open up.
Definitely. So we'll see you soon, Bhavna. And that's probably enough from us today. We could chat all day, but I think you guys have probably got other things to do now. So as I said, Tackle Saturdays are casual chats showcasing life here in Australia. So until next week, stay safe, keep smiling, and hooroo!
Hello.